Hey everyone, what's up? Seabass back, and we're back with the Beamer. So last week in my last video, we got this pipe out, this little tube, or in this case, I actually ended up pulling it out, and I was trying to figure out, going to all the stores, figure out if I can get the piece that connects that pipe with the new one I have, but that's the old one. But with the new one with that one, and I couldn't find it. They said I couldn't find the piece. So as I was looking around, I actually found the piece. It was on the old pipe here, this plastic hard one. And I'm so happy I didn't throw this out because this is what I need to complete this. So today we're gonna install all that, put the piece in that I found in there. We're gonna try to hook all this thing up and see if finally this car will start. I'm gonna get that started. I'm gonna put this back. You guys probably don't need to really see how to put this back. I did in my other video, but basically just a quick rerun. I'm just gonna attach this back to the throttle body. But before that, I think I'm gonna take that plastic piece off and install it in here. So it's already here, and that way I'll be able to put everything on, slide everything on from the top. It'll be a lot easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So now that we have this piece connected, one big clamp right there tightened, the little clamp here, and now we have this plastic piece that connects these two pipes in. What we're gonna do is take the new one, we're gonna copy the old one that we'll take off. So hose poured up, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna spray a little bit of white lithium in there, which is a kind of grease, so that'll slip on a lot better than that. So now that we've sprayed some white lithium around the ring here and around here, we're going to take the old clamps off of this, put them on the new one, put the new one on the actual hole. So there it is. And now we should be able to just slide this on with ease. Just like that. Perfect. We can move this to wherever we want, but before we decide to tighten this, we are going to go undo this, and we're going to mount this on here so we can see that we have a perfect fit before we decide to tighten anything down. I sprayed some white lithium on the edge, and I sprayed some in there. I'm going to get these two things connected. That goes there, that obviously goes there. And we're also going to put a little bit of white lithium, just a little bit on this part, because this part has to go in that hole right there, which is kind of a vacuum line, I suppose. Okay. Trying to do this one-handed sure is a challenge. I don't have any of my filming equipment with me today. Just kind of took my camera, so I'm trying to make the best of what I can do. I'll have to push that in further. So I'm gonna get this on, and I'll show you guys when it's all on. Cool, so we pretty much got everything in place. We got that tightened up, goes to the mass airflow. These two are tightened up, that's good. Just in case, so now before we go any further, we're actually gonna install this. I thought this was the mass airflow sensor. I'm not really sure what it is. Just kind of weird, but if it goes in there, it goes in there. So we're going to put this back in there. Of course, 2 bolts. So it'll be that one, that one. There'll be these Torx. Those two. And then the one connector back here, which I'll actually show you a better representation. Once you get this thing over and clipped into that, all you have to do is just slide this metal wire over and it locks it in place. Kind of a cool little thing where you don't have to break plastic tangs. Done that before. So we're gonna get this connected in to there. All right, so we got that hooked in, 2 bolts. Gonna attach the clip here. It is. You just kind of go over it, push down, and then hear it click. Test to make sure. And that's it, right there. Perfect. Now we connect the mass airflow sensor. I am kind of running against the clock because rains are coming. So, but that should be it. Everything should be connected. Let's try to get it started. So, my key here on me. Gotta open up the trunk. I disconnected the battery. Gotta find the short soon, but I got a new battery. All right. Connect this. Let's see if she starts over. Spark. There it is. Cool. See if she works. All right. Oh, man. All right. Fingers crossed. Let's see if she starts. Maybe if we delete the codes, because I did just put new stuff in there. Should have done that one first. But at least now it consecutively fires, where before it just didn't do anything. So I could start with either fuel, spark, or if it's that computer, but at least it consecutively starts, so that's good. All right, let's go get the scanner and delete the codes. All right, so we got the scanner. Let's turn the key to the on position. Hear the fuel pump working, so I don't think it's an issue of fuel unless the fuel rail is leaking. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see what the code is. PO600. It might be that computer, but let's try to erase the codes. Codes have been erased. Okay. So let's see if she starts now. All right, well, seems like the plot thickens. So my best guess is that 600 code keeps coming up. Might need a computer, but I'll probably check all the other stuff first. Spark, and I guess see the fuel rail squirts. How did that happen? Okay. All right. Battery terminal slipped on, didn't even tighten it. Now it's tight as heck. There it is. All right, so shut that for now. So it seems like it might be the computer having a miscommunication. I'll do some research on it, but like I said, maybe I'll try fuel rail, and I'll try seeing if it's got spark, because if it is those two things, it might be the computer putting it into safety mode, because like I said, the inside of the car was wet, so probably the computer itself got wet or fried like the EWS was. And I might have to get a new one of that, but at least it's a start. Alright, so let's do a recap here. So far we've done the keys, because we had to replace the batteries in both of them because they were not working. We did the key batteries, so it can't be because the key is faulty or because the key has no power. We did the EWS, which the EWS did help us actually get the car to start cranking, because before you would turn the key on, nothing would happen. Now we at least get consecutive cranks. So the other thing that we have to probably check in terms of it would probably be sparks and fuel. But in my opinion, I heard the fuel pump go on. I don't really smell any fuel up front, so I could almost classify that it's probably not a fuel problem. Could be a cylinder problem, but my best guess now that I'm thinking about it is probably that code, PO600. So the computer might be having a little bit of a mishap, not communicating with the rest of the vehicle. I know you could probably flash computers sometimes or just buy new ones. I'm gonna do a little more research into that, but as of today, we got the air hoses all in. We got the mass airflow sensor plugged in. We got the other air hose plugged in as well. So we know it can't be due to fuel leaks or leaks in the hoses due to cracks. So my best guess, probably the computer, but we'll have to see. So at least we got that done. It consecutively cranked, which is good, step by step. Thank you for joining me on Throttle Hobby today. Even though we didn't get it started, we got pretty consecutively a lot of stuff done anyway, so not too bad. Step by step, little by little. So see you in the next video.